Well, now we're awake. So now the question is, what do we do now? Well, we have to educate ourselves. We have to know about the truth. We have to know the truth about us. We have to remember it. We have to activate ourselves. But we also have to learn the truth about where an out-of-control government has led humankind in the past and its connections to progressivism. Well, a week from Friday, we're going to air a special detailing events that most Americans have never heard about. Images that no one has ever seen, or almost no one. I've never seen these images before. They're stories that most people don't want to know. It's going to be a hard hour, but you need to grab your children and your grandchildren. I mean, I got to warn you, you don't want the young kids watching this one, but you have to watch this because it will show you the true history, and we will tie it into what's coming our way, possibly all around the globe. A quick warning as I show you a preview of this, some of this material is disturbing.
A lot of people seem to think that this concept of the gas chamber as a tool of social policy was invented by the Nazis. It wasn't.
To his places of work, to his places of recreation. We will attack the enemy wherever he lives. He preempted Al-Qaeda by 30, 40 years.
Within 1 year, several million people. I believe it is certainly comparable to the great genocides of the 20th century.
My family was in the living room watching television, and they see my grandfather. Of course, they're happy, to see him walking, and they realized that he was walking towards the wall.
It wasn't a mistake. It was intentional policy to exterminate people.
He said that his dream was to become a killing machine.
A great teacher, great leader, Chairman Mao.
Planned and premeditated mass murder.
And nobody was interested in knowing about it.
If you're not producing as much as we consume, or perhaps a little more, your life does not benefit us, and it can't be of very much use to yourself.
This is the first documentary that I have produced, and you won't let your kids wear a Che t-shirt ever after this, and your kids won't want to wear one. These people are as despicable as Hitler, but for some reason they have been cleansed in our memory and in our history book. Some way or another, Stalin and Mao don't seem that bad, and somehow or another, Che is on a t-shirt, and people travel down to Cuba, and people in our own Congress say that, well, really, the things in Cuba weren't that bad. Fidel, I looked into his eyes. Really? You'll look into their eyes a week from Friday, and you're not going to like what you see. Be right back.